1 Kings chapter 14. During that period, Abijah, the son of Jeroboam, fell ill. Jeroboam instructed his wife, "Rise and disguise yourself so that no one recognizes you as Jeroboam's wife. Go to Shiloh, where Ahijah the prophet is. He's the one who told me I would become king over this people." He directed her to take 10 loaves of bread, some cakes, and a jar of honey, and to visit Ahijah. He believed Ahijah would reveal the fate of their son. Jeroboam's wife followed his instructions, went to Shiloh, and reached Ahijah's house. However, Ahijah's eyesight was poor due to his advanced age. The Lord communicated to Ahijah that Jeroboam's wife was coming to inquire about her sick son and that she should present herself as someone else. As she approached the door, Ahijah, sensing her presence, declared, "Enter, wife of Jeroboam. Why do you pretend to be someone else? I have been sent to deliver a grave message to you." He conveyed the divine message. "Go and tell Jeroboam that the Lord God of Israel says, though I exalted you from among the people and made you prince over my people Israel, I tore the kingdom away from the house of David and gave it to you. Yet you have not been like my servant David, who wholeheartedly obeyed my commandments and followed me." Ahijah continued, "Instead, you have done more evil than all those before you. You have made other gods and cast them behind your back, provoking me to anger. Therefore, I will bring disaster upon the house of Jeroboam. I will eliminate every male, both bond and free, from Israel. I will make your house like dung until it is completely gone." Regarding those who die in Jeroboam's house: "In the city, the dogs will eat those who die, and in the field, the birds of the air will devour them, for the Lord has spoken." He concluded the message with instructions for Jeroboam's wife. "Now go to your house. As soon as you enter the city, the child will die. All Israel will mourn for him and bury him, for he alone in Jeroboam's house will be granted a proper burial due to his righteous qualities. Furthermore, the Lord would raise up a king over Israel to cut off the house of Jeroboam. This calamity was imminent. God would afflict Israel like a reed shaken in water, uprooting them from the good land he had granted to their fathers. Israel's sinful acts, led by Jeroboam, would cause their dispersion beyond the river, all to provoke the Lord's anger. Jeroboam's wife departed and reached Tirzah. Upon reaching the doorstep, her son died. He was buried, and Israel mourned his death, in accordance with the word of the Lord as proclaimed by Ahijah the prophet. The remaining details of Jeroboam's reign, including his wars and rule, are chronicled in the book of the Kings of Israel. Jeroboam's reign lasted for 22 years, and after his death, his son Nadab succeeded him as king. In Judah, Rehoboam, Solomon's son, became king. He was 41 years old when he ascended the throne and reigned for 17 years in Jerusalem, the city chosen by the Lord. His mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonite. However, the kingdom of Judah also fell into sin, greatly displeasing the Lord. They constructed high places, idols, and groves on every high hill and beneath every green tree. They even tolerated sodomites in the land, engaging in abominations similar to those of the nations expelled by the Lord. In Rehoboam's 5th year as king, Shishak, the king of Egypt, attacked Jerusalem. He plundered the treasures of the Lord's house and the king's palace, taking all the gold shields that Solomon had made. To replace these gold shields, King Rehoboam created bronze ones, entrusting them to the chief of the guard who protected the king's residence. Whenever the king visited the Lord's house, the guards would carry these bronze shields, returning them to the guard chamber afterward. Additional details about Rehoboam's reign are recorded in the book of the Kings of Judah. Rehoboam and Jeroboam remained in conflict throughout their lifetimes. After Rehoboam's death, he was buried alongside his fathers in the city of David. His mother's name was Naamah, an Ammonite. His son Abijah succeeded him as king.